I have another fantastic piece of software I want to show you. And this is another one from Topaz Labs. And it is also one that is AI based, artificial intelligence. This is going to go along with my series of artificial intelligence based software reviews and thoughts and things like that. So if you want to see more artificial intelligence based videos, just wait to the end of the video and you can go to a playlist that has additional. You can scroll down to the description below, or just wait until you see the card at the end of this video and you'll be able to, check out those playlists. Now, today's is called Gigapixel. It's actually called AI Gigapixel, Artificial Intelligence Gigapixel. And the purpose of this is to enlarge images. Now, I am not going to do it with a photo. What I'm going to do is show you a graphic. And too many times I come across people who have had logos created for them, and the graphics are so tiny, they don't have the originals, and it's kind of hard to recreate those logos. And this is the case. This is an image from a company that I do work for, and their logo that they have, their original logo is a GIF, and it is a 640 by 480 pixel image, and it is 27 kilobytes. That's it. So what I'm going to show you is what can be done with AI Gigapixel to enlarge this. Now, again, remember 27 kilobytes and it's 640 by 480 in height. Now, remember, if you recall in the last video I did with the JPEG to RAW software from Topaz, I mentioned that it enhances the JPEG but doesn't enlarge it. That's actually where this comes into play, because then you can take that RAW file and enlarge it. So here we go. AI Gigapixel does not read GIF files. First thing I need to do is open up that GIF and convert it to a JPEG. So I'm going to open that GIF, export, and I'm going to just convert that to a JPEG. Simple as that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that JPEG, which again is 35 kilobytes as a JPEG, and I'm going to drag it in here. And you can see it's already rendering what it should be like. Look at the file size it wants to make it, 2,560 by 1920. And if you look at the preview, you can see the difference in the text sharpness and everything. It's actually recreating the pixels. Now you can actually resize it even larger. I can make it 6 times. And again, look at the difference. You want to look at the actual logo outside the text? You can change the preview and look. Now, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to see some fuzziness. That just comes with it. But at the same time, it's making it much larger. So I'm going to just go ahead and hit start. Now, again, you can do this in batches. And you can even make it even larger than 6 times. You can specify the scale that you want. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going with 6 times, which is the largest of the preset sizes. So this might take a little bit. I'm going to hit pause and then we'll come back as soon as it's done. All right, so it finished. Look at that. So now we have 2 files. I'm going to just hide this for the time being. And we have 2 files here. We have the original and we have the new JPEG. Here's the original, 35 kilobytes. Here's the new JPEG, 1.1 megabytes. All right, and you can see the preview, the difference. Now again, it looks sharper, but at the same time, it's going to be a little fuzzy as we start getting in deep. If we start pixel peeping, you can see at a distance, it actually looks really good. But when you zoom in, you do see it, the edges of the text start getting a little fuzzy. So again, it's not perfect. It is not perfect. But look what it did. It enlarged an image that I did not have the original and made it really big, which opens up the doors for what you can do with that graphic. Imagine if you do this with a photograph. Let's take a look. Okay, so we're right here. Again, we've got a JPEG, 77 kilobyte JPEG. We're going to, let's just clear this out. I'm going to drag this JPEG in here. You can see it's 600 by 399. And you can see if I move over here, you actually see this is an eye. That's where you'll see that it looks softer, right? It does look softer. And we'll make it 4 times just for the sake of it, just to make things a little bit faster. And we'll hit start. And you'll see that it is actually going to enlarge a photo. Again, you'll see that it will be softer in some areas and it'll be okay in some areas. But again, the closer you get, the more detail loss you'll see. And this is the same sort of thing as if you were to take a JPEG and print it on a billboard. The viewing distance is different. So when you're far away, it'll look fine even if it's a 14 megapixel JPEG versus, a giant 100 megapixel RAW. So there you go. Look at that image versus that image. Look at the difference, right? So AI Gigapixel actually enhanced it. I'm very impressed with the software. I think it does probably the best job of enlarging an image or an image file in general of any software I've ever seen. And it's because of the AI-based systems. But I like when companies like Topaz are using it for things that you wouldn't normally think of that AI could do. Things that could be really useful for more than just photographers. Like this, which can be used for graphic designers, could be used for web-to-site designers, could be used for brochure, physical marketing product designers. So many things this could be used for. So good work for Topaz for making AI Gigapixel, and I can't wait to share the next AI software that they've been creating that's coming up in probably the next video. So again, if you want to see more AI-based software videos, just click on the playlist of my AI photography software and, enjoy.